What is going on, YouTube? Thanks for checking in today for today's video. As you can tell through my backdrop, we are not at the usual one I'm at. We're not at the Movies with E studio, as I like to call it, but we're doing a little different video today, just to kind of switch it up and have a little fun. And if you guys enjoy these kind of videos, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll definitely try to do more of these. But today, I was feeling in the mood to go browsing at a store, at a shop. Um, and I'm going to take you guys along. Yeah, we're going to do a little type of vlog, but we're going to do a little challenge with it too. So I'm going to go to a store called Half Price Books. And if I do more of these videos, we'll hit up different stores, maybe do Half Price Books again. But there's a couple other thrift stores around here that specialize too in records and DVDs, Blu-rays, 4Ks, all that good stuff. So today's video, we're going to try to see what we can find at Half Price Books for movies. I might walk out with a book, we'll see, but with movies, because this is dominantly a movie channel. But we're going to see what we can find at Half Price Books, see what we can add to the collection, see what movies are there that I haven't seen yet that are on my list to see that may not be on streaming or are hard to find, and get those in my collection today. But the challenge is going to be, let's keep it under $20. So I thought this could be a fun, interesting video idea. If I do more of these videos, maybe there'll be different restraints to kind of keep it more fun. Maybe there'll even be a day where I'm like, we're only going to do $10 and see what we can find. I just want to do this to have fun, experience a little bit more movies, but as well as I know a lot of people out there are into collecting movies, getting movies into their collection. There's something about just owning your favorite movies, owning that piece of cinema into the collection that is just so satisfying. It beats streaming. Like, there's something so special about taking the DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, whatever you want to call it, put it into your DVD player, sitting back and letting the movie go. So that being said, it can be a pricey hobby. It can be an expensive hobby, especially if you're like someone like me who really digs Arrow, Vinegar Syndrome, and what's the other one I really like? Shout Studios. They're not as pricey as the other ones, but you know, those boutique labels, sometimes 88 Films too. I love my From Beyond on 88 Films. That one was one of my prized possessions. And speaking of which, I do want to rewatch that movie soon. If you haven't seen it, put that on your list. Getting distracted. But I just want to show that sometimes you can add to your collection. You can go out, have fun, and keep it budget friendly. So this is the point of this video, just to do that essence, but as well as have fun with it. So without further ado, let's get on the road. Let's get driving. Let's get to the store, and let's get some movies. All right, we just left the store, and I'm not going to lie, that was harder than I imagined it would be. And I did kind of twist the rules a bit because there was just so much good stuff there. And I was like, I can't. So technically, I did stay within the budget goal for the video. So I'll show you the two things. I ended up having to get only two things for that budget goal and for the video. And then you guys can look at it how you want to. Maybe I failed on this first attempt of it and went over budget, or like I said, I kind of bent the rules a bit. So there was an extra movie I got just because I am a very big fan of it, and I'll show you guys what it is. And I already own it, but the reason why I got it was because it was a limited edition version of it with the slipcover and a poster. And this is sealed, it's never been opened, and it was at a good price for that. So I really technically got it for the poster. So I bought a poster. Did it come with a movie? Yes. Did it come with a slipcover? Yes. But like I mentioned, I already own it, and I got it for the poster. And then there was another book that I came across. Besides movies, I love reading, and I will show you guys the book because it stays in the realm of stuff I enjoy, stuff I love, and you guys can get a feel of that too. But those will be little side bonuses. Let's first show you guys the movies. Alrighty, so like I mentioned, two movies, a poster, and a book. So for the goal for staying under 20 for the movie collection, technically I did it. Like I said, there's one extra bonus one, but we did it for the poster and the slipcover, and I'll go over a little bit more on that when we get to that. But in terms of the movie, we walked away with two of these guys, and one for $9.99, one for $7.49, bringing us to the grand total of $17.48. So, bam, right under there, just a couple $3, like $3 ish, dollar ish. I can't talk. $3 ish under the goal. So we did it. Like I said, look at it how you want to. But I'm gonna go over these with you guys and let's see what we got. So the first one, we're gonna go back in time to 1944. So we got Double Indemnity here. So I haven't seen this one, and it's been on my watch list for a while. I love the noir aesthetic. I love the use of shadows, the darkness. You get those tropes of the hard-boiled detective, the femme fatale, which in French means the fatal woman. She's usually always getting our hard-boiled detective in trouble, getting him in death-defying situations. The whole aesthetic too of noir is awesome. You know, I love the old school private investigation doors, the shadow, the lights going through the wind blinds. Usually get those wide alleyway shots, heavy fog going through the alleyway, and then you get the silhouette of the hardboiled detective, always wearing fedora, going through that. And speaking of noir, I'm going to plug in Spider Noir. That's coming out in Amazon Prime in just a few weeks, and I'm really excited for that. We got Nicolas Cage playing Ben Reilly, the multiverse version of Peter Parker in a whole noir aesthetic. So you get Spider-Man, and I'm getting off topic, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that because I just love noir. So, like mentioned, this has been on the watch list for a while, and the plot is a calculating wife encourages her wealthy husband to sign a double indemnity policy proposed by smitten insurance agent Walter Neff. As the would be lovers plot the unsuspecting husband's murder, they are pursued by a suspicious claims manager. It's a race against time to get away with the perfect crime in a suspenseful masterpiece that was nominated for 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. So this is Double Indemnity. Like I said, I hear it still holds up. I still hear it's a great movie, even 80 years later. It sounds very Hitchcockian with that thriller aspect. So I'm looking forward to this. It has a good dose of bonus features. We get a little introduction by movie and film historian Robert Osborne, Shadows of Suspense. So we plunge into the worlds of 1940s Hollywood with a revealing look at a movie masterpiece. That sounds pretty cool. We get a few commentaries with more film historians, Richard Shekel, I believe I'm pronouncing that right, and then with film historian screenwriter Lem Dobbs and film historian Nick Redman. And then it also comes with a full-length made-for-television movie based on this 1944 film. So a lot of film historians going on into the special features. So it's a classic. I'm looking forward to it. Maybe if you guys are interested, let me know down below. But maybe I will do a little talk on this in a movie review video or maybe in a monthly wrap up. But I'm looking forward to it. So I took the sticker off so it's more aesthetically pleasing to look at, but it's the cover. We get just kind of a basic cover. So nothing too exciting on the cover, but like they say, don't judge a book by its cover, right? Let's move on to the next. All right, so now in our little time machine, we're going to 2013. And that is with Fede Alvarez's Evil Dead remake. So I haven't seen this one since theaters back in 2013, so I honestly don't really remember much of this movie. I just know amongst the Evil Dead fans that this is high up there as one of their favorites. In terms of remakes too, it's always talked about into the list of better remakes done. And a lot of people say they don't hold back on the gore, the violence, the carnage candy in this. So if you guys aren't familiar with Evil Dead, Sam Raimi made those movies back in the 80s, and it put Bruce Campbell on the map. He's our Ash character. No Ash in here, though. This has been on my rewatch list for a long time. I remember after I went through a huge Alien kick too, rewatching some of those and watching 3, 4 for the first time, and ended up rewatching Fede Alvarez's Alien Romulus around the time the Alien Earth show was going on. And ever since then, I was like, I need to see his Evil Dead again. And with Evil Dead Burn coming right around the corner, I figured it was a good time to get this under my belt and maybe just rewatch the whole franchise. I did watch Rise a few months ago, and I remember when I first saw that, I really dug it. And then on this rewatch, it wasn't hidden right. It wasn't really hidden the same. So looking forward to seeing this again, seeing what it's all about. Like I mentioned, haven't seen it since 2013. So what is that, like 13 years? So I'm due for a rewatch, and maybe even around the time Evil Dead Burn comes out in theaters in July, I'll do a whole Evil Dead week. Maybe I'll do like a ranking video or talk about each individual one. Again, let me know if any of that sounds interesting in the comment sections down below. But yeah, Evil Dead just joined our collection. All right, so the battery got a little bit low while I was yapping away about the Evil Dead. All I'll say, finishing off with this one, I'll read the back, and I'll just go over the special features again, just in case anybody is interested. So, a secluded cabin, an ancient curse, an unrelenting evil. The original producers reunite to present a generally terrifying reimagining of their original horror masterpiece. 5 young friends have found the mysterious and fiercely powerful Book of the Dead. Unable to resist its temptation, they release a violent demon on a bloodthirsty quest to possess them all. Who will be left to fight for their survival and defeat this unearthly force of murderous carnage? All right, so what we're looking at for the special features is making life difficult, the intense and physically exhausting creation of the film, directing the dead. Director Fede Alvarez reimagines a cult horror classic, Being Mia, the physical and psychological transformation into evil Mia. That sounds like it could be an interesting bonus feature there. And some Blu-ray exclusives, our cast and filmmaker commentary, Unleashing the Evil Force, the origins and design of the new Book of the Dead, and Evil Dead, the reboot, Bruce Campbell, cast rehearsals, Deadites, and more. So, looks like a fun time. I don't know about you guys. Do you guys like bonus features? Sometimes I'll throw a few of them on after the movie or the day after the movie. It's kind of fun to see it. I remember, for example, when I was watching my Jurassic Park 4K, hadn't seen that movie since I was younger. It's an awesome movie. But then when I was watching the bonus features for that, it just made me respect the movie that much more. Just made it realize like that's a groundbreaking movie. So I don't know. Sometimes the special features can definitely add to the experience and make you fall in love with that movie a little bit more. So be interested to hear what you guys think if you guys do bonus features. So that being said, the remainder of this video is gonna be a little bit of extra bonus material. And so those were the 2 Blu-rays that I picked up with the challenge. And like I said, one extra one came in. And the reason why I'm just going to be sharing it is because it's one of my favorite movies. And I want to put you guys on this movie if, unfortunately, you have not come across it or heard about it or anything along those lines. So without further ado, let's get on to the bonus round. So behind me here, I don't know if you can entirely see in today's video, but you may have noticed Danny Trejo Funko and a Machete wood art. And I might just do a separate angle here to show you guys that. But big fan of Danny Trejo. So one of my favorite movies is his Machete, or like what I like to call it, Machete. But like I mentioned previously, I do already own this movie, so I didn't buy it for the movie. So that's why I was like, I kind of bent the rules. When I got home, I actually ended up peeling off a few stickers, and I'm still working on it, as you can see. And that's kind of annoying. I'm not going to lie. I hate when stores put stickers, especially the sticky kind like this, that are just hard to get off on artwork. It always seems to be on exclusive slipcases. I don't know why they do that. It's annoying. Does anyone else have that problem? And if anyone knows or has any tips on how to get this off, let me know in the comment section. I would love that. But yeah, it had 2 big stickers on it. peeled it off. The sticker right here was what sold me. It has a limited edition poster in this too. So I was like, you know what? I have to get this edition of Machete so I can put the poster somewhere into the Movies with E studio backdrop. But I'm going to open this up and show you guys what the poster looks like. I'm not going to lie, I already opened it fully. It was already sealed and I couldn't wait. I was like, oh yeah, I probably should film this, shouldn't I? First, let me read you guys the synopsis of Machete so I can put you guys on this film. From director Robert Rodriguez comes an action-packed, cutting-edge serving of carnage asada, and the sharpest way to see it is on Blu-ray, with killer deleted scenes that deliver more guns, more girls, and more machete action. Set up, double-crossed, and left for dead, Machete is an ass-kicking ex-federale who lays waste to anything that gets in his path, as he takes on hitmen, vigilantes, and a ruthless drug cartel. Bullets fly, blades clash, and the body count rises. Any way you slice it, vengeance has a name. Vengeance has a new name. Machete. Guys, this is an awesome love letter to the 70s exploitation films back in those days where you would go to like that rundown grindhouse theater and watch a badass movie. This is like a 5 out of 5 when it comes to that vibe. One of my favorite movies. It's the epitome of Danny Trejo. It's awesome. If you haven't seen it, please do yourself a favor. Watch it. Blind by the Blu-ray. I'm not sure if it's on streaming. It might be. I know it's kind of on and off a lot. Sometimes I'll see it on streaming. Sometimes it's not there anymore. Safest bet is just support it. Buy the Blu-ray. Like I said, already have this. Had to get it for the poster, which I'll show you guys. Yeah, I just like really liked that cover, that exclusive artwork for it, and it just looks pretty cool. So I'll have to get a little frame for this and hang it up right by the Danny Trejo stuff right there. But literally just bought this for the poster and the slipcover. So really wasn't a movie buy. It was more for the exclusive perks that came with it. All right, so those are the movies poster that I got. Again, just going over the bonus stuff. And here's the one book I did pick up. I saw it. Big fan of this author, and it's a huge book that's annotated. So I was just like, I have to get this. This looks really cool. Because when I Googled it too, it was like 3 times the price online. So I was like, we need to get this today. And that is H.P. Lovecraft, the new annotated H.P. Lovecraft book. So has a lot of his stories in here. Like I said, they're annotated with some extra information. There's an introduction by Alan Moore, who's a famous comic book writer. He's really well known for the Watchmen graphic novel as well as V for Vendetta. So kind of cool getting introduction by him. So yeah, that was just the book I picked up. Figured I'd share it while I'm just sharing everything else that I got today. So that wraps up the video. Some good finds today. I'm looking forward to watching these Evil Dead or rewatching Evil Dead and watching Double Indemnity for the first time. So yeah, was able to stay under my challenge goal for the movies, which is awesome. And if you guys have seen any of these, let me know in the comment section down below what you think. If you enjoyed the video, please give this video a thumbs up. Lets me know that you enjoyed it, as well as, let in the comment section down below, let me know. Like I mentioned, the introduction video of this, I might make this a series. Whether it's going to be more of these challenges or maybe more of these like vlog type. I know this one kind of turned out to be like a challenge and different bonus feature round too, kind of showing you guys some other things too. Yeah, just kind of wanted to change it up today and talk to you guys. And then, it makes it a little bit more personal too. So I like that aspect as well. Thought about too during my monthly wrap ups while I'm doing like monthly rankings. I can also do, if I got a good handful of stuff throughout the month, show you guys that as well. I do think it would be kind of cool to do a video too, showing you my Blu-ray 4K and DVD collection, kind of talk about each movie, but that'll be down the road. Just thinking of new content besides just movie reviews to keep it fresh, keep it exciting. If you have any ideas, let me know down below. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll have my letterbox down below in the description box if you want to follow me on there and keep up to date with me of what I'm watching throughout the month. If you haven't subscribed, please be sure to do so. A lot more content coming soon. In fact, this Wednesday, I'm planning on seeing Obsession, the early Dolby screening at AMC. So an Obsession review will be on your way soon. I'm trying to think what else I got coming up. I know Passenger 2 is the week after, as well as The Mandalorian and Grogu. And I'm actually watching that show, The Mandalorian. Believe it or not, haven't seen it, so trying to catch up. And yeah, May has a lot of good movies coming out, so be sure to subscribe. Thanks again for watching. I've blabbed on enough, keeping this video a raw vlog, so we'll see how it does. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll also have 2 videos down below here. You can check out my latest video, the Mortal Kombat review, as well as I'll have my April 2026 ranking if you want to see how I ranked the April new releases that I was able to catch. Once again, guys, thank you guys for watching. I cannot say that enough. And as always, keep watching those movies, because those movies won't watch themselves.